Okay, Whole30, day 10, take 2, because something happened with the last one. So, day 10, apparently according to the book, I'm supposed to be bored, done with this, ready to move on. But I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good. I feel like my clothes are fitting a little bit better. I really want to measure. I won't. It's so tempting, though. Yesterday was Valentine's Day, and I didn't even have any strawberries. I was really kind of proud of myself. I didn't miss it. I'm loving having sparkling water in my wine glass at night. It's a treat, right? And the kids all had lots of candy, and I had kind of an aha as I'm doing this. Granted, it's just for me. I'm the only one doing it in my little bubble, but it makes you more aware of your circumstances, of your family, of how their bodies react to things. And the kids had cookies and stuff at school. They decorated them. They had fun Valentine's Day parties. They came home and they feasted on the sugar, and man, it was a crabby night. Everyone was fighting. There was so much bickering. There was just so much like, "Nyeh!" And I was like, whoa. And then they went to bed, and number 3 woke up screaming, just crying multiple times last night. And then Shannon had nightmares, so she was waking up crying. However, I couldn't hear her over the screaming boy child. So I'm tired today, but I'm going to say it's because of them. Thanks, kids. I need to eliminate sugar. I don't know how to do that. That seems super overwhelming and crazy to eliminate it from their diets as little kids. So if you have done it, if you're a mom and you've eliminated sugar or cut back, share with me your tips because it's so overwhelming. I mean, there's sugar in peanut butter. There is sugar in bread. There is sugar in ketchup. There's sugar in everything. And I already feel like I'm that mom where I have friends that'll be like, don't get mad, but I gave them this or whatever. And it's like, I'm not crazy. I'm very aware, I think, of what we all do and intake and how it affects us. But this scientific Whole30 experiment is really helping me see even more what a role sugar plays. Sugar is so freaking addictive. It's more addictive than cocaine. That's what studies show. So I know for me, this is unrelated to my Whole30, but it's sugar related. All the women in my family, my mom's side of the family, have restless leg syndrome, and a lot of them take medication because it's pretty severe. So I have never gotten to that point where I needed medication. I noticed when I was pregnant, when I had more more hormonal, I had more issues with it. But I figured out what my trigger was, and I've been telling my mom this for a long time, and I think she's finally like, oh, I think so. She sees it too. If I have something sweet before bed, even I've gotten to the point where my system, the less sugar I have, a little bit makes such a difference. And if I have some yogurt and some like cranberries or something sweet before bed, it affects me in that way. Some people might be insomnia, but for me, it's restless leg syndrome. So if I cut out that sugar, which I've been sugar-free now for 10 days, with the exception of the stevia in my Shakeology, which I am still drinking. I know I'm a rule breaker, but that's how I roll. I feel fantastic, and I'm not using it as a sugar substitute, and I feel like something sweet, like I want a milkshake, so I have chocolate Shakeology. That's not how I'm using it. I'm using it still as my meal replacement for my breakfast because I know it sets my day up for success. I feel fantastic. I have energy. I'm feeding myself with those phytonutrients and those adaptogens, the probiotics. I feel freaking awesome, which is why I'm choosing to do Shakeology. But I can see how it just affects my family, so I don't know quite what to do with that. I'm not sure how to go about that. So if you have any advice for me, I'm on removing sugar, eliminating sugar, decreasing the amount of sugar. I would love to hear it. I'm definitely shopping differently now. I'm buying less processed stuff. Not that I really bought a lot of it before, but I was more willing to get the kids like potato chips and even hubby potato chips, string cheese, stuff like that. And I have broken out my dehydrator. Thanks, Kathy. And I've been getting apples like at Fry's over by in the one area they have like marked down produce because it's been, banged up by the snowbirds or humped or whatever. And so they put it in bags and it's way cheap. And so I've been buying that and using my mandolin and throwing rows of apple chips or of apple slices on there overnight. And then we wake up in the morning and I have apple chips. So it's something crunchy, it's something sweet, it's something all natural. And they can take it as a snack because those are the voids for us sugar fills. It's the snacking, it's the boredom. I know that was always my thing too. If I was tired, I'm a tired eater. If I'm tired or frustrated or both, especially with motherhood, I would reach for the sugar. So it's just about kind of figuring out those triggers, figuring out what to do instead. I feel like the Whole30, it's not about replacing. You're supposed to just be breaking up with those negative food habits. But let's be real. In our culture, we're snackers. And I don't go around grazing all day. I'm not saying you should do that either. But if I want to have a little snack, I'm going to have a little snack. And I don't feel like I should feel guilty about it. I am now going to make a much better decision in my snacking behavior. So day 10, Whole30, I feel good. I feel good, and I don't quite feel, I'm a third of the way freaking done, you guys. That's amazing. I'm a third of the way there, and then I can start to reintroduce things and see what makes my body go all crazy. So stay tuned. I hope that was helpful. Certainly is fun here.